Okay, let's see if okay, let's see. Hey, everybody. Seriously, I'm the worst at going live on YouTube, but I'm going to get better because I'm going to be doing it every Friday. So, and I actually have appointments starting at 12:30 today. And I didn't make a promo video because I just wanted to tell everybody that I will be doing lives consistently on Fridays. Let's see. Okay, so welcome everybody. We only have 9 minutes today, unfortunately. I made a recording in another live stream because I was trying to get this to work. Let me see here. I don't know if... Okay, let's see. I see some of the chats on the old one, and I think people are coming over. Yep, Ken's here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so I'm just looking back at some of these comments real quick so we can... okay, so anyways, welcome. And does Nofap lifestyle decrease your libido? No, it's the total opposite. And I'm going to make a video on... Wait, let me just say, it's different. It's not the total opposite. You think you're experiencing libido, but what you're actually experiencing is hypersexuality. Those are different things. So when you heal your brain and you move forward and you rewire it, your libido goes up in a very healthy way. How to become a reboot coach is most times you have to get life coaching certification, which isn't that hard. And then I'm reading another comment. Then you can add sex addiction recovery coaching on top of that. So it's not an easy thing to do, but you totally can do it. It's not like you mail out and get a certificate. Okay, so what I wanted to tell you on this live, because I only have a few minutes because I was messing around apparently, and I did make a video about this, is that I'm going to have lives starting August 1st, just because I had people on my schedule here at noon. August 1st, I'm going to be here every Friday, and I'm going to make a promo video where you can put your questions in the promo video comments. So I will have an agenda when I come of everybody's questions, and I can try to hit them quickly, and I'll have an hour each week. And so then this way I can get your questions answered instead of trying to read them in real time as they keep flying past me. So I'm very excited about that. I'm going to be doing the same thing on Instagram. I get a lot of Instagram questions, and obviously in the comments, there's a lot of questions, and I try to go in and answer questions every day, but this way we can start kind of building a video log of it. Can creatine help? Yeah, creatine can help for sure. We put creatine in our protein shakes just about every day, a little bit of it, building blocks of amino acid. My husband is a nutritional specialist, and he can help in that regard. Hardest part of relapse, it's different for every person. The hardest part for relapse is going to be the time you're most vulnerable. Trying to get a couple of questions answered here. Okay, let me tell you a couple of things I have going on, because I will be able to get all these questions answered in a really good fashion, hopefully. So here's what we're doing, is that in September, it's Healthy Sexuality Month. And if you've read some of the comments lately on this super awesome community channel, they're kind of like hater comments. So I doubt anybody is here with those hater comments, but it's questions about, like, you can't actually have a partner and enjoy sex with a partner. And, from the beginning of time, people have been doing things like, pornography and that. yes, since the beginning of time, hypersexuality has been around, but that doesn't make it good for you or for society. So we're going to be doing a playlist in September on what healthy sexuality is not, what healthy sexuality is, and how you transition from the first to the second. So you can stay tuned for that. Then let me look back here real quick. Then in October, it's ADHD Awareness Month. We're going to be talking about ADHD in a playlist, and in the lives, we're going to kind of focus on those topics. And then, of course, November is No Porn November. So make sure you check out those playlists, and we can. Oh, I'm pushing buttons I shouldn't be, so that you can get your questions answered. I see that there are questions in this chat box on kind of like specific fetishes, and people are suffering from very specific challenges or being attracted to something. And how do you get around that? That's what your brain has been coupled to. And it's tricky, but obviously you need to stay away from it, and you need to not use the neural pathways that lead you back there. And then when you stop using those neural pathways, you start using the healthier neural pathways. Is rewiring necessary? I think, what's my take on if we are wired naturally? We know that when people have hypersexuality, it becomes diseased brain mechanisms. That's what they're calling it. It's been entered into the International Classification of Diseases as compulsive hypersexuality behavior disorder. So you've wired in your brain in a less than optimal manner. So now we have to unwire that pattern and rewire in a better pattern. Can porn addiction coexist with other mental health issues? Yeah, for sure. And they can be correlated or related, or they can feed off of each other most times. So, okay, so let's see. I won't be able to answer all the questions. Sorry, I have appointments today. But if you have questions and you want to get them answered, I'm going to make a promo video for next week's live, which will also be shorter. But starting in August, 1 hour to get all the questions answered. And I promise I'll get better at using the tech too. Let me just see. I have 3 minutes left. So let's see. Nofap is easy. It's easy once you get rolling. Change is hard at the beginning, right? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So the hard part is the beginning, and then it gets easier and easier. And from a lot of the comments on the channel, it's difficult, to get over that first initial craving and urges. And you can't see that there's light at the end of the tunnel, but as you get more days in your streaks, there is light, and you begin to have a framework shift that you might not even know that you're stuck in a framework that can be shifted. So it can be really, really powerful. What do I think of the easy peasy method? Alan Carr's material, I think they're great. I think it's lacking a little bit, but I also think that it's a really good resource. So I think it's cool if you want to start there. Start with anything. The more you take in, the better. And you can, I'm not talking about sex as a disease. Hopefully no one heard that. Hypersexuality is considered a disease. Actual sex with human beings is a fantastic thing, and not using it for mood regulation. That's what we know is going on. Mood regulation is at the core of it. Hey, thanks for popping in, Tully Martin. Yep. Get in the driver's seat, man. Yesterday, someone wrote on the comments, like, my hijacker is pretty nice. Why should I boot him out? Because he's a hijacker. It doesn't matter how nice he is. You have to give him the boot. Let's see. Can't focus on your work. What can you do about it, JJ Investor? You can stop watching pornography, start firing up your brain in the right direction. Whatever skills are challenging for you, start practicing them. In my program, I have people do an executive function brain boosting project. Do something fun. I have some cool videos coming out next week. Do something risky. It'll fire your brain up with dopamine. I am going to learn how to ride a motorcycle. I'm so super psyched. Couple weeks, and I will be engaging in that. Trueville trips, porn is beautiful. Really? It might be beautiful to you, my friend, but it's very bad for your brain. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. Yes, sex is beautiful. You know it. That's exactly right. Okay, I'm sorry because I have to wrap up, but I just want you all to know, be here live starting in August. Get your questions ready ahead of time. Put it in the comments, and I will get them answered for you. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. And as always, control your brain or it'll control you. I'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks.